Hi and welcome to KC Fan TV, the show where we speak and talk and preview everything related to KC Chiefs and the games that they're going to be playing this season. It is the beginning of a new season, the PSL season. The MTN8 has already come and we have already been knocked out. We are no different really from Orlando Pirates, other than the fact that we actually have 800,000 rand more than they do this season. Black Label Cup seems to be Compeller's speciality. He's won it twice now. Doesn't really count as a cup for us Kosi fans. We want to see the actual trophies, and today we start reviewing how things are going to go for Kaizer Chiefs this season. So in the MTN 8, I personally felt we were a bit unlucky. We should have beaten SuperSport. We had a lot of chances that we didn't take, and we paid for it. You know, one mistake at the back. I thought Masilela didn't track back enough. Brocky, good touch, puts it in the back of the net. SuperSport go through to the semi-finals of the MTN 8, and we crash out again. That's okay. We're just unlucky. Starting with the season now, we've seen Orlando Pirates are winning. They look good yesterday. We have seen Sundowns winning. They look good as well, beating SuperSport, a team that, as I said earlier, we're a bit unlucky not to beat because I don't think they look that strong. Tinkler still has a lot of work to do there, but that's besides the point. We're here to focus on Kaizer Chiefs. So Chiefs have made a couple of signings that for me are really not that great. I haven't really seen much of Teenage Hadebe come in and play. Jayiya, maybe, yeah, that's okay, but if you compare him to Lebese, you choose. I personally would rather have Lebese there, right? and Jayiya as a backup, and then probably Chiramba Dare later on as a third choice. But we've lost Lebese, not the greatest move. Ulu has gone, didn't have much of an impact at Kaizer Chiefs. We wish him all the best at Maritzburg United. We'll see how he goes there. Maybe it was just a matter of him not getting the chances he needed at Kaizer Chiefs. What do you guys think about what Chiefs have done in the transfer market? For me, it's more of the same, really, isn't it? A couple of guys in for free, and you know, they're bringing in squad players, not big name players that are going to come in there and change how and really just pick up the team from where we are right now. And that for me is a bit of a disappointment. No real big names, you know. But we'll see. Pilani Zulu coming in as well. Back as I don't know if he's coming in as backup or he's going to be first choice. There's rumors of Kumalo going out on loan. You just don't know what's happening. We had 3 attacking players coming on trial, and I think, excuse me, we ended up taking none of them. So yeah, I really do not know what's going on with Kaizer Chiefs at the moment, but that's an episode for another day. Today's focus is on the game between Bloemfontein Celtics and Kaizer Chiefs. Now, we haven't lost to Bloemfontein Celtics in a long time. I think it's 15 games now, and we haven't conceded a goal to them in a very long time as well. So it's going to be interesting. The stats are in Chiefs' favor. But as I said, it's a whole new season. We've just been knocked out of the MTN 8. What's that done to the morale as well? We'll see how things fare. I still believe that we have a good chance. We've gotten Zuma from Celtics. Hopefully he at least makes the bench. I rate him highly. I think he's a good player. Let's see how he fits in at Kaizer Chiefs. Now, Bloemfontein, I haven't seen much of them in the preseason. Haven't heard much from them either in terms of who they've brought in. They've obviously lost Zuma to Kaizer Chiefs, but as to who else has come in, who's left, I don't have much visibility. So it's going to be an interesting game to see what kind of lineup what kind of strategy they come up with as well. Kaizer Chiefs, my starting 11 and prediction. Really, I don't see too much of a difference from the team that played against SuperSport in the MTN 8. But yeah, maybe a couple of changes. Here's my starting 11, the team that I would go for. In goal, without a doubt, Itumeleng Nkune. I do not need to say any more about that. He's got an understudy of brilliant Kuzwayo, 2 really brilliant goalkeepers. Chiefs have always had a tradition of having great goalkeepers all the time. So, but first choice in Bafana Bafana and at Kaizer Chiefs, Itumeleng Nkune in goal. In front of him, I would put Matoho. He's a regular there at Kaizer Chiefs. He's the star. He's the guy that really should be marshalling that Chiefs defense. He's got the experience, and alongside him, Godinho, who's the guy I'd pick. Really, the communication. They've been playing together for a while now. They really should be doing better. I do not expect Chiefs to be conceding as many like useless goals really between the two of them. Really, there's plenty of experience. Both good defenders. They really should be able to handle whatever Bloemfontein Celtics throws at us. At right back, Mpahlele, one of Chiefs' best signings, even though again they got him on a free transfer, but he's been absolutely brilliant for Kaizer Chiefs since he joined, and I think this season is just going to continue to do that, and hopefully gets the support that he needs when he bombs forward and gets those crosses in. On the left, you know what? I'm going to stick with Masilela, as much as I do feel that he's aging. I don't know if his heart is no longer in it anymore, but he doesn't track back when he's gone forward. He's a bit slow. He gets caught out of position a couple of times. Khumalo, who I think has the energy and has the capability of coming and taking that spot from Masilela, hasn't really done enough for me to justify having him in the starting 11 just yet. In front of the back four, obviously, Salt and Vinegar, King Salt, Katsande, he's going to be sitting there. He's going to be the link between our defense and attack. He breaks up play very well, protects the back four. And nowadays actually he does go forward, and he takes his chances and he shows some bit of skill. So Katsande there ahead of Mayowa. Mayowa is going to be a good understudy for him. Probably in the cup games I'd bring him on, but for now Katsande, that's his position. Playing next to him, it's a toss-up between Maluleka and Buchanan. I think Maluleka again blew hot and cold last season, and he's got the potential, but I've got an uneasy feeling. We need another midfielder in there that's going to partner Katsande. Maybe Buchanan is that guy, given the chance he could be, but let's see how he fares. On the left, I'd pick Jayiya ahead of Chirambadare and ahead of Twala, because I think Twala has a tendency of playing down the left. But I think let's see what Jayiya has to offer. I think he's got a few things to prove. I'd pick him ahead of Chirambadare and Twala. Now, on the right, again, Twala can play on the right. We've got Molungwane as well there. So, again, two pacey players that we can use. I'd probably pick tight Molungwane ahead of Twala there. Mainly because both of them run at defenders. Both of them are very skillful. But I think Molungwane just offers a little bit more. Twala, I think sometimes his decision making is not up to scratch, but he's a good option to have coming in off the bench when the guys are tiring down and you really want to take advantage of the defensive frailties as Bloemfontein tires down. Then you bring on somebody like Twala who can really change things for Kaizer Chiefs. In that central attacking midfield role that Shaba has been playing in, I think I might actually still stick with Shaba, just because last season he was fantastic in that role. He played very well. His distribution of the ball was good. He scored some important goals. My heart says pick X-Teen for that role. Much more skillful, but he doesn't score those crucial goals at the moment. That's an aspect of his game that he needs to improve on. He needs to score those crucial goals for Kaizer Chiefs, and then I think he'll be a regular fixture, and you can even push Shabalala wide. Or another way we could play both of them and drop Parker, play Paez up front. But now, who's going to support Paez? Who's going to be making those runs? Because as I said, X-Teen not quite there for my liking to be able to make those runs that Shabalala does and get the goal and get the goals that we need. So maybe Parker, keep Parker there, play Paez up front. Those two pretty much pick themselves at the moment, and then let's see what Chiefs has to offer. Ryan Moon is also available, maybe picking him ahead of Parker. He's done well. He played for Bafana, scored a couple of goals, could have gotten a hat-trick. When he's played for Kaizer Chiefs, he's looked decent as well. Perhaps played out of position in the wings, but maybe playing him ahead of, or maybe just behind Baez, that combination could be interesting, as long as you have someone in the box. Because one thing that I've noticed, is that both Parker and Baez like making the runs wide and getting the ball wide, running to the spaces, which means nobody's left in the box to take advantage of any pullbacks that are in there. So something to look forward to. Prediction, I think Chiefs should win this game. I think they should win. I want them to keep a clean sheet, but I think Bloemfontein Celtics might be able to sneak a goal in there, but it should be a comfortable win for Chiefs. I'm going to give it to Chiefs for 2-1, sorry. It's the end of this episode, but not the end of the conversation. Let's keep it going in the comment section. If you have anything that you want to say, maybe the transfers that you want to see at Chiefs, or people that should be leaving Kaizer Chiefs as well, how you think we will fare this season, Should Compella stay? Should he go? There's so many talking points. Let's keep the conversation going. It's the end of the episode, not the end of the conversation. Asking it is KC Fan TV.